Faff.
Welcome back to FPL Faff with Jez, Jack, and Jim. I'm Jez.
I'm Jack.
And I'm Jim.
And Jim is sad. Why? Well, I can't see you because we're in lockdown. But why the long face? I'm just going to assume.
I've really got a long face. Well, going into this week, did I think I would have a blank on my captain, a red card, and an own goal going into this week? No, I did not.
Oh,
and then I'll leave one of my best scoring defenders on my third sub with 7
I'm
points.
sorry. That's great.
Wow.
target.
I'm really happy about how this week transpired.
How many
I think
points did you get?
I called it last week.
I don't care.
Do you know what? Hang on. So I'm pretty sure I called it last week that Villa were going to turn over Arsenal. You guys both laughed at me.
Yeah, you did.
And
You did.
And there you go. Emi Martinez in goal for me. 9 points. I'll go through my team. So Martinez in goal, 9 points. Huge. I brought in Ben Mee. He got 1 point. Fine. Cresswell with 9. Also huge. Dallas. So we've just finished watching the Leeds Palace game. This is a Monday night. Yep, I really should know time better than that. It's Monday night. Dallas turned up huge. 12 points from him. The 3 bonus. Massive.
He saved my week.
Nailed it.
Oh, huge. Bruno with 7. Gundogan with a missed pen and 2 goals. Unfortunately against Liverpool, but you know what? Fuck it. He's in my fantasy team. 13 points. Son, who had my armband this week, 10 from him, so that turns into 20. Grealish with 2. Salah with 7. Wilson with 1 early injury, and Bamford with 6. Unfortunately, I had Ollie Watkins sitting on my bench with 9 points, but you know what? I'm looking at 87. I'm pretty happy about that.
You crushed
Very
it.
nice. Yeah, mate, you crushed it.
It's about time.
Absolutely. That's a great score. And a lovely, lovely midfield in there, bar Grealish. Really nice points
honestly,
across the board.
If I'd swapped Grealish for Watkins, I'm looking at 95 points.
Yeah,
That's
massive.
mental.
Massive,
94
mate.
points even.
Big Jim, mate.
Yeah.
How'd you get on?
So I thought I couldn't come on tonight. And I somehow, I don't know how, like I said, I had a blank with Captain Antonio. He gave me 4 points because he ended up with 2.
I love that.
Captained Bruno, but I did this swap literally just before the the deadline.
Mm-hmm.
Thinking I'll be really smart, and yeah, alas, I was not. So Martinez, that was good. That was a great start, but obviously Matt Target on the bench, fucked my life.
Mm.
Rudiger with an own goal. Did I think for a second that the Blades were going to score against Chelsea? No. But did I think that my only Chelsea player would score for them? I just couldn't believe it.
What a horrible result. That's bad luck at its finest.
Couldn't believe it. Chelsea get the win, and yet I feel really hard done by.
Yeah, you got cheated there, mate. That was rough.
Because he's a shout, but I don't know now. He's going to be sitting on my bench, I think, next season. No,
0 points in a game up against Sheffield. Come on.
It's not good. It's not good. Cancelo with 2. But I did that knowing full well that Liverpool would score.
Mm-hmm.
So that was fine. Dallas literally saved my week. 9 points. He's going to get 3 bonus.
Yep.
He's going to finish on... Yeah, that's going to be great. What is it, 12? So,
12. Yeah, 9 plus 3. Quick math. Nice.
I can do counts. I'm good at counts. Bruno was 7. Gundogan saved my week again with 13. I didn't watch that game just because when you guys messaged me about him missing the pen, I was just like, no, I'm out.
It was not even close, man. It reminded me of that pen that Beckham missed all those years ago, the one that he just kicked into the top tier.
It's brutal. I've realised when I don't watch a game, it actually is better. It works better in my favour. Yeah. However, obviously I did watch the Everton United game and I was on edge. Huge 1 point. Huge 1 point. It was a great game.
Oh, that game was madness.
And I regret not having Dominic in my side already. But anyway, quickly going through, Grealish was dead with 2 points. Souček, unbelievable, sent off in added time. And what's worst of all is that because I knew I was going in with a shit week, I had already taken him out, and his card's been rescinded, so that was a waste of a transfer. I'll tell you why I've done it.
Burn a -4 to get him back in.
Not a chance, not for a couple weeks anyway. Salah was 7, Bamford was 6. Yeah, I'm going to finish on. Do some good counts, get my maths up there. It's going to be about 62 points, which is fucking hell, pretty good considering I was just like, I wanted to quit.
Yeah, that's decent, mate. All things considered, not bad.
Yeah. Jack, you have furthered your distance from me in the league, being up top.
It was only by a little bit though. Only 10 points.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously,
only 10 points. Listen to you.
Nah, that's not much. That's not much in these game
Grow
weeks.
up. Fuck off with the humility. Tell us how you got your points.
It was a good week. 72 in total.
Huge.
I made one transfer going in, and it was a dead one. It was McCarthy for Pope. It was a free transfer, which got me. Which I was 1 point better off from that change. I really made that change though, just to get Pope in for this week's double game week. We'll get into that in a minute. So he come in with 2. John Stones with 2. It was a risk this week. I played 5 players from the City-Liverpool game, which could have really bitten me hard. But
I thought it was going to as well. I thought, I was so smug.
It was a risk. You know what?
To be honest,
I saw I was seeing a lot of teams putting Liverpool and City players on the bench, and I just thought it doesn't sit right for me to have Trent and Gundogan and all these players on the bench. Like, you know, I wouldn't mind if they didn't show, but fortunately they did by and large. Apart from Trent, who did get 0 points. Never nice.
Love that.
It's mad because watching that game, I think he was the best player on the pitch for the first 70 minutes.
Yeah.
And obviously, Allison was watching videos of about 2 years ago when Karius did some things that we shall not talk about. But boy,
exactly that. I thought it was worth the risk to keep him in. And yeah, as I say, it was fine apart from the defence. And then Sorfal came in with 6. It was a rare clean sheet for West Ham. I think it was the first clean sheet in 4 games. Or something like that. So that was decent. Gundogan was in my team, 13 points. Interesting fact about Gundogan I saw on the weekend. He's now got more league goals than Werner, Ziyech, Pulisic and Havertz combined.
Wow.
Which I thought was hilarious.
Let's be real. Jesse Lingard's got more league goals than Havertz this season.
Quite right. Exactly. Tells you all you need to know.
That's insane, yeah.
Gundogan 13. Salah with 7. The pen. He did very little else apart from that. But the beauty of having players on pens. Bruno Fernandes, I captained him. Great finish for his goal. He got me 14. Sterling is proving a really nice differential for me. That's another 8 points on the bounce. And up top, Antonio with 2. I very nearly captained him, so I was lucky about that. Bamford with 6 and DCL with 12. Good week.
Huge.
That is huge.
DCL. Oh, I saw that because obviously it was like one of the first games played for this game week, and I was just like, you crushed it having him in your starting 11.
Absolutely.
A few people have benched him, which I thought was bizarre because it's like so little risk having him in your starting 11.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
I just unless it's Brewster, I don't like having strikers on my bench. Because I just kick myself whenever, like with you, Jess, with Watkins twice in a row, you just end up kicking yourself because he's not 4.5. So it's
I guess I'm looking to play my bench boost pretty soon, which is why I've got a whole bench full of players who are playing and also not just bog standard 4.5 players. I will be getting rid of them soon, but that's the reason. I've got a pretty premium midfield and strike force.
Yeah. Yeah, you do.
Them's the
You
breaks.
do. So transfers this week, what are you looking to do? I mean, obviously, the double game week, we've got... Who's in a double? We've got Burnley, City...
Burnley, City, Everton, Fulham. Those are the double game week 24 extra matches.
Nice.
So
I've stayed clear away from Fulham, just saying. I was going to get a midfielder in. I thought I was going to either get Lookman or Loftus-Cheek, but I swayed away.
I think the only players to be looking at if you're thinking about getting a Fulham player in is Areola. He's 4.5. He's got 2 decent fixtures. He'll get saves. He's probably going to get some points this week.
Mm-hmm.
And Lookman, because obviously he's doing bits. And is he still 5? He might be 5.1 now. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
He's cheap and cheerful. There you
go.
He
really is. Yeah. Do you know what? I think I might regret not bringing him in just because I've put more eggs in a couple games baskets now with having multiple players. I went for very safe options, but also I had to back my boys. So, but Jez, continue. Who else have you brought in? You haven't brought in anyone yet.
I was going to say I haven't said anything yet. I made one transfer pretty quickly after the Newcastle game because I've had Wilson for 2 weeks and now he's injured. I don't like that. I don't like their fixtures coming up. I was probably going to get rid of him for Kane, but then they announced the double game weeks, and so I've brought in DCL.
Nice.
And the best thing of all is the 2 weeks that I've had Wilson, he gained 0.2. I offloaded him, made that value, and then he dropped again. So I'm happy about it.
Is that your only change you're going to do now?
Well, so I was looking at tonight, and I was hoping to read into that quite a lot. I've got Tyreek Mitchell sitting on my bench. I'm thinking about bench boosting this coming week, and I want to be sure that 16 out of 16 are going to play. But he started tonight, and so did PVA.
Mm-hmm.
So, and obviously Mitchell hasn't really been starting the last couple of weeks. I was hoping that Roy Hodgson would make an easy choice for me and just bench him. So I'd go, look, I'm going to take a -4. I'll get in some player who's on a double, no problem.
I think I'd do that anyway, though.
Yeah, but I mean, they got 3 good fixtures in a row. If he plays all of those,
do it. Just keep him in, and just play your bench boost. Whatever's going to happen, it's going to be better than mine. So
okay, but that's not the bar that I'm sitting at. But in the last 6 game weeks, he's amassed 2 points. That worries me.
But he's back. If he's back in the tip, you're right though. Like it is a fixture. It's a fixture over form scenario, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's great value, isn't he? Like
they've got Burnley, Brighton, and then Fulham.
3 of the lowest scorers, and it's tough. It is tough. I mean, it depends who you're bringing in for that 0.4. For the how much you have to spend? -4.
So I've got 6.6 in the bank. But that being said, this player will probably only stay in my team for 1 week, and then I'll make another change to get them out for whoever's going to have a double game week the next week.
Right.
This is just some free money that I'm going to throw around, and then probably go back to Mitchell the week after that.
Gotcha.
Just because he's cheap.
And you haven't lost any value. It's tough.
Exactly.
I mean, I'm definitely. I've got 2 free transfers this week. I'm probably going to make 3 transfers, I think, and play my bench boost. So that will see Button, Mitchell, and Romeu go out of my team, and they'll be replaced by Luca Dean, Lookman, and Areola. And then I'll have. What will that leave me with? That'll leave me with 9 players on a double. And
9 on a double? What the?
Holy crap!
9 on a double and 6. Is that right?
Single.
And 6 on a single. So it's a lot of.
I'm not captain. I'm not capturing. I can't even say it.
Catching.
Yeah, catching up to you. I'm just not going to be able to do it.
And
not with
then,
that.
But that's not even
at
exciting.
most, I've got 5 players in a double.
Yeah, I'm looking at 5 too.
I think once I make that move, 9 on the double, I'm not happy with that squad for the further weeks. So then I'll drop my wild card in 25 to get back to a team that I like. So it's a bit of a risk.
No, there's no risk. That's smart.
Yeah, I think you're making the right choice.
That's how you do it. That is how you win in a league of FPL.
It feels good. It feels good. And that's barring no rotation. Like John Stones is, he could be rotated and he's on a double. Like there's a bit of that to think about. But And I'll probably captain DCL because he's banging form again and Everton are on a bit of a bounce.
See, I was looking at that. I'm honestly, at the moment, probably my armband's on Gundogan.
So the thing, actually, to be honest, any other game week, you've got Bruno away at West Brom. I know it's only a single game week, but you cannot overlook that. Like, I think that's probably more attractive than any of my players on a double because Calvert-Lewin's got Fulham at home, sure, but then he's got City. So
yeah, I don't like that. But the thing is, Gundogan, like the form that he's in, I'm going to read his last point scores: 13, 8, 3, 14, 10, 8.
Yeah, it's
like if he turns up in one of these games even a little bit,
at the moment,
points in.
He has my armband for the double. At the moment, my vice captain at the moment is Calvert-Lewin. So, I've just said Calvert-Lewin because yes, I did the same as you, Jez. I took Wilson out to bring him in.
Nice.
I also took out Souček. Do you know when I said I took him out before I knew his card was
rescinded?
Yes. I got Hammers, my boy Hammers in.
Ooh, okay.
Because I knew neither of you two would bring him in. I'm not
going to go near Hammers with a 10-foot barge pole.
He'll be a differential. He is a risk, but he's our playmaker when he is playing. So, I thought, and I love him. He's a great, and like the goal he got against Man United was excellent.
It was good.
It was excellent.
I part of me thinks that's a really smart move. I like that.
He's going to be subbed off in both of these games, obviously.
Yeah, he is.
I'll tell you
if he's going to come on at the 70th minute.
Yeah, well, if it is the 70th minute on both, then great.
When he's
as long
playing,
as you can do some bits.
When he's playing, though, by and large, he's there. But after the Fulham game, they've obviously got City in the same fixture. But then they've got Liverpool, Southampton and Chelsea, and that doesn't sound great. So
we need to win all of these games. And will we play a strong side against Man City? Absolutely. Will we play our strongest side as we can against Liverpool? Absolutely. So, what's annoying
to be honest,
is
Liverpool at the moment they're leaky, man.
I swear, if we lose, I'm going to be so pissed.
The thing is, though, we'll get into actually that's a prediction for next week, so let's not worry about it. But I think Everton will actually lose. I think this is going to be the game that Liverpool bounce back. They're gonna believe me, they're gonna do something like put 5 on Everton, absolutely ruin them.
5. Our defense is better than Liverpool's at the moment, so you can get to shit with that.
That's just categorically incorrect. Everton have a really bad defense. Let's be real.
My turn up king.
Go on then.
My turn up king.
I'm not going to sing for you this week.
Turn up king. And I love what I'm about to say because neither of you are going to agree, but I don't care because it's Jim's turn up king. And in fact, I'm going to give it to 2. There's going to be 2 people. There's not a tiny... Either it's 2 tiny turn ups or 2 turn up kings. And the first one goes to Decore.
Nice. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Assist in a goal. He's just proven so much to be such a valuable asset for Everton.
He's been a game changer. That's what you guys have been lacking.
The guy does not stop running, and he's great with the ball, and it's just
second half.
It was incredible. Awesome. Really, really was. And the second one goes to Dallas. It's got to be Dallas.
Yes, it does.
The consistency of Dallas as well.
I think he's just about up there with the top point scoring defenders this year.
Yeah, I don't know why. How many people have got him in? I don't know why he's on such a low percentage. 14%.
It's because people look at Leeds and they're like, oh, you know what? They're not the greatest defending team, but they don't look at the fact that Dallas is playing attacking midfield, and getting assists and goals.
Yeah, he is.
To be honest, at the start of the season, because I scouted this and
you did,
he got quite a lot of assists and goals last season, and I looked into why that was, and I was like, all right, he plays out of position. Fine.
Yeah,
I'm going to give him a punt.
Too long to bring him in.
So he is the only player in my squad currently that has not left the squad at any point this season.
No way.
The only one.
Wow.
I think who's the only one for me? It might be Mo.
Mo
which is annoying. Yeah. He's the only one that hasn't left.
I am envious of you guys for that, and let's not revisit that.
You got me 30 points the week that you took him out.
Yeah.
That week wrecked me. I don't want to think about it.
But you bounced back.
Anyway, I bounced back.
Happen.
I got a tiny turn up. It was good.
Right. Faff.
Jack, do you want to take us through the transfers in and out?
Yeah, let's do it. Cool. Top 10 transfers out. We've mentioned a few of these names already. Number 1, you'll both be pleased, is Callum Wilson.
Yes.
So he's going to be out probably for at least 2 games. But we've seen 350,000 managers get him out. Number 2, with over 250,000 transfers out, is Souček.
Guys, he's against Southampton. Not Southampton, sorry. The Blades, Sheffield United. I regret making that choice.
Yeah, as you should.
Because he is going to get a brace. Yeah, he is. Oh.
Yeah, that's not great. Number 3 is Son, despite his goal. And Harry Kane's back, so I thought that was surprising.
Sorry, we need to talk about that, because...
Go on.
Spurs are so shit without Harry Kane.
Yes, they are.
They literally can't do anything.
He was everything on the weekend.
They're nearly as bad as Leicester without Vardy.
Leicester without Vardy, they've still got a couple other players.
They're worse. I meant
Barnes.
to say that. Yeah, I meant to flip it.
They're much worse.
They're much worse than Leicester without Vardy, and that's saying something, right? But Kane should not have come back this week. He should not have come back because Sane has turned up. That duo turned up, and I'm furious about it. Furious.
It helped me out having Captain Son. I am not furious about it.
It's literally like, anyway, because I took him out, and I've had him in from the beginning when he was 10.5, and he's only gone down to 11. And I reckon he's going to be going up anytime now. So I've literally going to lose 0.6 mil, which is a lot if you think about it.
I think both of them are going to start turning up again. I'm looking to play my wild card in the next 2 weeks. I want to get them both back.
Yeah, I don't think I can get Son back in unless I get him up for Grealish, which I might do. Kane's definitely coming in because we've got another double game week after game week 24.
No, with get Kane for DCL, yeah, for sure.
No, I mean, I'm doing Kane for Antonio because I've got money.
If you can afford that, that's great.
Yeah, so I'm keeping DCL and So in fact, I'll have Bamford, Kane, and DCL as my top 3.
Bloody hell! That's
the dream. I don't know how I'm going to afford to get Kane back in.
5, that would be. Yeah.
That's what I want. They're the 3 I want up top for the remainder of the season, subject to injuries. Kane, DCL, Bamford. If I can get those 3 in, delighted.
I mean, you definitely will. You're playing your wild card in that week, so you'll be fine, mate. But no, so I'm happy about that. Obviously, because I played my wild card, I thought it was the right decision, and going in, I still think it is. So yeah, let's see. I'm also thinking of playing my triple captainship in game week 25.
Nice.
I'm not gonna lie, I have had a similar thought.
I think we're going to choose the same player, even though I don't think we've actually spoken about it yet.
We definitely haven't. Who are you going to pick?
I was thinking about, Kane
Bamford
himself.
boy?
No, in fact, I was actually. I was thinking about Bamford. Yeah,
I don't think I'm going to be able to get Kane back in. Hang on, game week 25. Spurs don't have a double game week.
Yeah, they do.
No, they don't.
Oh no, they don't. Shit, they don't. But Bamford does.
Yeah, Bamford does.
Yeah.
It's whether you take it. Although Spurs do have one in hand, so they will play a double at some point.
So maybe I'll wait for Kane. Okay.
Yeah, I actually, you know what? Yeah. Oh, but anyway, go on, Jack.
Please continue.
No worries. Wilfried Zaha is number 4 for obvious reasons. He's going to be out. I'm guessing a few weeks, a month or so. Antonio is number 5. Big guy about
Makes
that.
sense. Makes sense.
Yeah, he hasn't scored in 4.
West Ham's pictures do not look good after the Sheffield game.
After the Sheffield game, they do not, yeah.
He will be coming out in my wild card, that is a certainty. Number 6 is Lacazette.
Yeah.
Despite playing 60 minutes on the weekend, Ben Chilwell is in this list at number 7.
Okay.
Jack Grealish, number 8. James Maddison is number 9. And Bobby Firmino is number 10.
Wow, okay. Grealish and Mads, do you reckon these are for double game week transfers?
Grealish, I think, because he's scored 1 goal in... I was looking at... He scored 1 goal in 12 games. I know
he's been
enough.
an assist king, though.
I know he's assists, but I just expect goals from some. When Souček's scoring every other week and he's 2 million less, more, I want Jack Grealish to be scoring goals if he's in my team.
Yeah.
Would be my thoughts. I just think 1 in 12 is not good enough for a player at his price.
Look at his points, though. He's gone 2, 6, 6, 8, 6, 2, 7. That's not terrible, honestly.
It's not terrible, but like, where's the double figures?
It depends where... Yeah, but it depends what you got
But
it in
also
for.
look at Gundogan, who is much cheaper, and his figures are way better.
But then you've got the people who are shrewd who have them both.
Yes, that's true.
I mean, I've got Gundogan and Grealish, but like, I brought him in expecting him because I hadn't had him in for the whole for half a season when he was turning up, and I don't know. I can't see a reason for me to keep him in at the moment.
Yeah,
I mean, he's Villa's most important player. So there's a couple of reasons that I've still got him in. He's doing okay. He hasn't scored, sure, but his form is fine. He's the most important player. So like everything runs through him. He's likely to get bonus points. He does take some free kicks. Also, Villa have got 2 games in hand still.
True.
When are they played?
We don't know yet.
So do you reckon that'll be a week for Villa and Spurs? They might play them on those doubles in the same game week.
It probably should be. I think those are the ones that they've got to play against each other.
I would love that if that was the case, because I've gotten all
Well, yeah, because they'll have at least one double game week together because they're playing each other. So, yes.
Yeah. Cool. Top 10 transfers in. Let's go. Gundogan tops this list, unsurprisingly.
Yes.
Another double-digit haul. He's in. Calvert-Lewin is number 2. Harry Kane is number 3.
That makes me so sad. He's going to rise.
Too soon.
183,000 transfers in. Come on.
Yeah, he's definitely going back up. I'm going to get so much money lost on this, guys.
Yep.
So much money.
I cannot wait. The minute I play my wild card here, I can't wait. I cannot wait to get him in my team. Phil Foden is number 4. Ollie Watkins is number 5.
Oh, why is he on my bench?
Ruben Dias is number 6. Wan-Bissaka is number 7. Raheem Sterling, good to see him, number 8. Patrick Bamford is number 9. And James Rodriguez, number 10.
Whoa. Here we are.
J-Rod making a reappearance. Okay.
The right kind of J-Rod as well.
Well, yeah.
Let's just hope that all those managers are quite wise, like myself, to bringing him in.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
you speak like you make transfers horribly.
You can just cut that out, which I know you won't.
Exactly. You know I won't.
I've had a long day, guys. I've had a really long day.
I think you've had a long neck drink.
Faff.
Right, shall we go through the fixtures for this week?
Let's do it.
I'm going to say it. I think this is my turn-up game for the week. Leicester-Liverpool.
Yeah. This is going to be a Leicester win, which is annoying because I haven't got any Leicester players. It's going to be 3-2 to Leicester.
Ooh.
I think that's generous saying that Liverpool are going to score 2 goals.
Oh, I think this would be I'm going to go 1-1.
Yeah, no, I tend to agree. It'll be interesting to see whether they start Vardy after his hernia surgery.
I think they will.
I think they probably will as well. I think
He's had a fair time off.
Yeah.
Is this where you're going to bring him back in, Jez, and then
look?
No. Lose value?
No.
Get him injured, take him out for another minus point.
God, no. No, do you know what? I think this one's going to be 1-1. I expect Sadio Mane to do some bits, and I expect Vardy will score.
Mm-hmm.
Crystal Palace, Burnley.
Turnip.
Absolutely.
This is turnip all the way.
Oh my god.
This is the worst, especially without Wilfred. So no decent playmaker. You've got Eze. Is that how you say his name? He's actually really good. I highly rate him.
I'm going to say this. He's better than Zaha.
At the moment, yeah. At the moment, he's better than Wilfred.
Yeah, but look, how many years has Zaha been at Crystal Palace? Like, there's a reason that he's not at a bigger club. He is a big fish in a little pond, and no, bigger fish has come in, and he's running the show.
I think it's a bit harsh, but
look, it's a little bit harsh, but like,
such a good player.
I'm not going to say. I'm not saying that Zaha's garbage or anything like that, but I think that Eze's come in, and he's the better player in my eyes.
To me, this is 1-0, and I think... Oh, no, in fact, no, 0-0. I can't see either of them scoring.
So this is... The best thing about this game week is that it's making me quite tempted to captain Nick Pope in goal. I'm that convinced
You're
it's going to be a clean sheet. And then they play Fulham later in the week, so...
Hang on.
Yeah.
Who have Burnley got? Fulham?
They've got Palace and Fulham later, yeah.
Dude, yeah, 100%.
I can see this being 2 clean sheets. I might just captain Nick
Honestly,
Pope.
I was thinking about that with Ben Mee. Oh.
Why do I have a Burnley player in my side for a double? I might have to take a minus hit, guys.
But see, this is my dilemma because I'm looking at this and I think this game has 0-0 written all over it. I can't see where any goal is coming in this fixture. And I've got Tyreek Mitchell sitting there. And I'm like, is he going to play?
He's going to play.
I think he will play.
He's going to play, and you've got me as well. So
yeah, I might have to keep him.
And also, he might get his head on that.
Well, that's
I
that's what I'm
hoping,
to be honest. Okay.
I think it's going to be 1-0 Burnley. It's going to be a header from a corner. It might be James Tarkowski or Ben Mee.
Okay.
Yeah, literally one of the two. 100%.
Manchester City, Spurs.
This is a huge game.
If this was a week ago, I would have said 8-0 Manchester City. But as Kane is back,
now. Yeah, the Sane duo are in.
Con and Sane.
Yeah, and I think City is still going to win. It's going to be 3-2 to City.
I'm going to go 3-1 City.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what? No, I'm not going to go for Spurs.
City's won the league. Sorry.
Yeah.
We might as well, everyone who's listening, all our millions and millions and millions of listeners, just get in 3 starting, if they can be, City players, and you'll be safe for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
It's sad but true.
Yeah. I'm really thinking, because I think at the moment Harry Kane is the best player in the Premier League. Well, him and Bruno. But Manchester City have probably the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th best players in the league, you know?
Yeah.
It's going to be City 2-1. Yeah, I'm going to live with that. Brighton, Villa.
I'll like this game. I think I'll like this game. I
think it's a tight game. This will be
I want Brighton to win, but because I like Brighton, but I really need the clean sheet from Martinez. So
I'm going to go
1-0 Villa. Sorry, Jack.
No, so I was just going to say I think it will be tight. Brighton defend very well, so do Villa, but I think there's goal. I'm going to go 1-1.
Wow, I would hate that.
Look, I would hate that too, and yet I'm going to agree. I think Traore's been doing bits, and to be honest, like, he's a slightly cheaper option. He's basically giving you the same as Grealish. Yeah, 1-1. Southampton, Wolves.
Doesn't that seem this is borderline turnip, which is
two teams bang out of form.
Mad, yeah. Terrible form on both sides. But with that in mind, I think it'll be a 1-0 win to Wolves.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's going to be another away win. Yeah.
Oh.
For me, this is a less enjoyable game than Palace Burnley. I think there'll be more goals. I think it'll be 1-1 in this game, but I think the spectacle. I think it's going to be 90 minutes of wishing that I was doing something else. Both teams are so uninspiring at the minute. I'm so glad I took McCarthy out of my goal. Like, I watched him play. That mistake, that pass he made to Almiron to score. It was an absolute joke. Southampton are poor. Look, they've really dropped.
He's trying to get his foot in the door with Liverpool, obviously.
Yeah. 1-1. No, nothing else.
I'm really hopeful that this game is going to go Southampton's way because I've still got McCarthy. He's going to be my second goalkeeper who will play. Do you know what? I'll tell you what's going to happen. It's going to be a grim game. There's going to be a lot of shots, pretty much none that hit the target. They're all going to be skied, whatever.
Target. Literally none.
There will be one right at the end of the game, a chance from a corner. Who else is going to stick his fat head on it? Go on.
Vestergaard.
Slab head Vestergaard.
Yeah.
He's going to stick it in the...
Is he he's back. How have you not got him in your team yet?
Because they're in terrible form and I don't want to touch him now. Yeah, 1-0 Southampton. This one's going to be a blowout. West Brom, Man U.
2-0 Man United.
Also, Jim, think about the fact that Man U are away. And what do we know about Manchester United away?
4-0 Man United.
Yeah, exactly. Let's just say 4-0 Bruno Fernandes.
I'm going to go 3-0 United. And this player, there's going to be 2 words for this game. Mason Greenwood. I think it's going to be a counter-attacking domination by... as soon as West Brom think that they've got any chance of going just above the halfway line, they'll just give it to Greenwood and he'll race and back.
Yeah, you're right. And I also think that Cavani is probably going to score again.
Yes. Cavani will score.
What a player.
100%.
And it's going to piss me off because I'm still thinking about it. And
mate, he is incredible value for $8 million. Yeah. He's looked at him so many times.
Much better than obviously Jimenez because everyone knows what happened to Jimenez and Ings, and they're more expensive still.
I guess the only thing most seasons you would jump at that, but this season you've got about 3 or 4 very good options at around the $6 million mark.
Yeah,
you're right.
What do you do?
Mm-hmm.
The
next game looks good. Go on, Jack. What do you think?
The next game,
excited to see this one.
Yeah, I think this will be a good game. I remember that it was not a good game earlier in the season, 0-0.
No,
I think Arsenal winning this. I'm gonna go 2-1 Arsenal.
I've got to agree. Actually, took the results straight from my mouth. Yeah, I
don't agree with either of you. I think Leeds are gonna do Arsenal.
No.
Yeah, I think they're gonna come to London. They're going to. Well, I won't be explicit, but they're going to do some things to Arsenal. some very bad things.
So this is why I disagree. I've got Bamford and Dallas firmly sat on my bench for this week.
Well, I feel sorry for you.
Bamford is probably going to be my third sub.
Look, Leeds are going to turn up. I don't think they'll keep a clean sheet. I think Arsenal will score, but
will they instantly switch back into my starting 11 the following game week? Absolutely.
Yes,
sure, but equally
double game week.
Will I message you the second that it goes Dallas to Bamford? Yes, yes, I will.
Yeah,
2-1
do you know
Leeds.
what? If that happened, but who do I take out of my team to have that in?
Jim, just play your bench boost. Oh wait.
Yeah.
Bruno, okay.
Yeah. Fucking hell.
Okay.
Sure.
Jack, this is a serious podcast for serious listeners. Please stop.
You're right. Yeah. It's only the serious funders that...
Literally, the most serious people listen to this. The most.
Right. moving on to the next grim game of the week, Everton-Fulham.
Oh, guys, come on. Jesus. Jesus.
DCL show, 2-0.
I agree. If Lookman comes back to haunt us, I'm going to be furious. But, 2-0. 2-0. It'll be James and Dominic, yeah.
So, look, I think...
Even Decore, I mean, seriously, I might be lucky. He's so cheap.
No, Decore is going to be running the midfield, like holding that line and kicking it straight to J-Rod, who's going to do some flicks, send somebody for a carton of milk. That's how that game's going to go.
Yeah.
That being said, Everton can't defend. They can't keep a clean sheet.
Incorrect.
No, well, it is correct. Look at the stats. I think this one's 3-1 to Everton.
Wow. Okay, I'll take that.
West Ham, Sheffield.
Borderline.
I'm not looking up. I'm not looking forward to this game.
No, I've got nothing in this game now. I don't think. I'm looking at my team.
I've got Cressy sitting there. I do hope that West Ham turn up huge. He's involved with some attacking things, clean sheet, bonus points.
Although I do have Antonio for just this week.
Me too.
Taking him out, so I feel like I'm happy about that because he will do something.
I think he's made for a game like this. Like he's up for a bit of a wrestling match with Chris Basham. I feel like he's going to win as well at home. I'm going to go 2-1 West Ham. I think Sheffield United, they have been playing better. I can see them scoring.
Who's going to score for Sheffield? Literally, they couldn't even score against Chelsea.
Yeah, Rudiger scored, didn't it? Oh,
yeah, exactly.
We say it every week. Brewster, is this his time? No, it's not.
Yeah. I don't think it will be. It might be Billy Sharp off the bench.
It's going to be 2-0 to West Ham.
Yeah, I'm going to go with 2-0 as well. Chelsea, Newcastle.
So I made a joke saying I've benched Rudiger. I haven't because of this game. I want Rudiger to start because that's the whole reason I got him in. I want him to get a clean sheet. I want him to actually get a goal for what he's just done to me this week. It's going to be 2-0 Chelsea.
I agree.
I think this game might be the one that Rudiger gets benched. I don't think he had a particularly strong game, and Kurt Zuma has actually been pretty solid all season.
Yeah, I've had him.
Yep. So I reckon Rudiger. Well, actually, to be fair, it's going to be Christensen before it's Rudiger. But either way, I think one of those guys is going to hit the bench, and Zuma is going to come back in.
I'll be okay with that because my first sub is Matt Target, who's going to be against Brighton, and everyone will probably be hearing that and be like, "Why don't you just play Matt Target?" That'll be 3 eggs in one game basket, and I want to mix it up. If Rudiger does not play,
that worked out well for you this week, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Shit.
Sometimes you got to risk it for the biscuit, man.
Might just have to, for the consistency of Matt Target, I should just play him ahead of Rudiger.
I think you should. He's an attacking defender as well.
And then
he puts balls in the box.
Probably obviously Wilson won't.
Wilson's not going to play. The thing is, Saint-Maximin has just come back from injury.
Yeah.
Almiron's looking dangerous.
Ooh.
You know, Newcastle are a bit of a grim team, but they've got a couple of standout flashy players in that team. I think this is 3-1 Chelsea.
Rudiger's going to be on my first bench.
I'm going to enjoy watching this game be 0-0. Burnley, Fulham in the double game week.
Ooh.
Another turn it.
It's a terrible game. But this is the type of game where I'm glad that I have Ben Mee, and that is why Jack is glad that he has Nick Pope.
Yeah.
Nick Pope and Matt Lowton. I'm doubling up on Burnley this week. I'm going to go 1-0 Burnley.
I'm actually going to go the other way.
Nice.
Fulham. Away win.
Yeah, do you know what? I tend to agree. I think this is... Burnley, they just do nothing for me. At least Fulham have been playing exciting football, even if they haven't been getting results.
Isn't it mad that players, and obviously the whole teams, are going away actually more pumped up to do
Well, I mean,
the team
it's
over, right?
It's the lockdown effect, man. Like,
Yeah.
I'd be pumped up too to go on a trip, even if I was going to Burnley. Like,
Yeah.
I'd be well up for that at the moment.
Burnley.
God,
How was that,
not
Jim?
Burnley accent.
Was that anywhere close to it?
That's nowhere near a Burnley accent. But
Oh, damn. Fuck.
we'll just say it is.
it's
Everton-
really not.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. Everton, Manchester City, rounding out the double game week.
Huge game. Huge game.
2-1 City.
Do you know?
Ooh,
Do you know what it's going to be? Honestly, I really believe it. 2-2.
Do you know what? I'm thinking along the same lines, but Jim, I'm gonna say something a little bit shocking. I think Everton will win this game.
No! Don't say that. You've fucking jinxed us now.
No, they're not.
2-1 Everton.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Yep.
That means we're going to get twatted 8-0 by City.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Just because you backed us. Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Right, that's it for this week and the pod. If you do want to join our FPL Faff mini league and see me skyrocketing to the top, you can do so with the code DKSORK. Shout out to a couple of the guys who I actually this is going to be really bad. I thought I was going to shout out Alex Stainsby again, Men with Ven. I thought I was going to pass him. I'm not so sure now, and this is getting kind of embarrassing.
No, he's got like 78.
He's had a good week.
Yeah.
God damn it.
I'm looking behind my back now. Looking behind, seeing.
Go on, Stella.
Yeah.
Good week,
Men
pal.
with Ben.
Keep it going, pal. Another good week.
I'm looking at trying to clinch second spot. So Benny Hilton.
Benny Hilton did not have a great week. It must be said.
I'm looking to clinch, claw my way back up.
Yep. Anyway, this has been good.
Faff.